Hello YouTube, this is the Magnus bringing you another Total War Warhammer online ladder battle. This time I'm going to be playing as the Warriors of Chaos, a request I got from Crusader7 here on YouTube. And I've been trying to come up with a viable Chaos build for quite some time now. Here's what I've come up with. Now, the Chaos Marauder, you have to forgive me for, I just had some extra cash. I actually thought about upgrading my units instead of bringing them. That's how bad they are. The composition is built around Chaos Warriors with halberds out on the flanks. We've got in the middle a mixture of Forsaken. I think we have 4 Forsaken, and we have 2 Chosen. These guys are, well, they look cool. I think they're a little overpriced, but they sure do look great. Speaking of looking great, Chaos Lord on a 2-headed nasty Chaos Dragon. We've got an Exalted Hero. He's up there on the Manticore. And we've got the Chaos Giant. Playing against the Greenskins. Now, one thing that was weird and that I was worried about was Cav, and he did not bring Cav. He's got 2 Goblin Big Bosses. He's got some Orc Biggins, Savage Orcs, a couple of Black Orcs. Looks like 2 Orc Biggins, 2 Savage Orcs, 2 Black Orcs, 3 Orc Airboys, and the Orc Warboss. He also has a Doomdiver Catapult and a Goblin Rock Lobber. So, as this is a matchup where I don't have missiles and I don't use the Hell Cannon, so it's a rush army that doesn't rush too fast. But it's these guys, the Forsaken, do fantastic damage, and they just look so nasty. Gotta love them. And the Chosen will hang for as long as you need them to. Big, meaty, armored, shielded guys, very expensive. And I brought these guys out on the flanks expecting there to be cavalry on the field, but looks like they're going to have to fight straight up. So crossing the field, I'm going to take my flying units and try to work my way up around here. Maybe not that far out, but basically I'm trying to avoid the Airboys because I don't want to be taking shots from them. Not yet anyways. So moving up on the front line all the way across. I think he was about to take a shot at me, so I decided to pull one of these, I think. And Chaos is a tough faction to have a viable army with. They're my favorite, flavor-wise. I absolutely think Chaos is fantastic. But they're a little lacking in the game, and I was really hoping with Legendary Lords Pack, which we just had revealed, that was going to help Chaos out in the Dwarfs, because I feel those are the 2 weakest factions. Unfortunately, it's going to help what I believe to be the 2 strongest factions, the Empire, which I know is the strongest faction, and the Vampires, who I would put up there with the Greenskins and are running for 2nd place. Bretonnia is very viable, but our Chaos buddies here, brain fart there, and the Dwarfs, well, they need some love. But you can win with them, and I'm going to try to do just that right here. So my Giant's getting staggered to heck and back from artillery fire. The Rock Lobber's just having fun with them. And the missiles start to come in. These guys are going to charge. The Forsaken going in. All across the field. Over here, I'm going to bring in the Flying Brigade here, and I'm going to go after the Doomdiver. Apparently, that's not the Doomdiver. Oh, I know. I went after the Goblin Rock Lobber, and I'm going after the Doomdiver at the same time. Sorry about that. These guys are a little slow to get into the fight. That's alright. You're going to notice right away, just by targeting this Orc Shaman, who is a big threat. Something like Foot of Gork, stuff like that. Not fun to go up against. So we're going to get rid of him. Chaos Giant's pulling out now. He's done what I sent him over there to do. Or I'm sorry, the Chaos Lord. And the infantry just tearing it up. Not in his favor at all. I mean, even with the Black Orcs. Take a look at this. Look at this. Forsaken. Getting it done. Working around the rear with the Chosen. Getting it done. So there are, you know, certain armies you can go against, and there's certain situations where these guys being Chaos can do quite well. But, you know, I gotta hesitate and say, you know, they are one of the 2 weakest factions. So I wouldn't recommend them for highly competitive play. I can't really recommend them for newer players, although they are generally easier to play because you don't have missiles. The cav is and you only have one choice in artillery, and it's quite expensive. You're going to see between, you know, all the damage and all the fear, the greenskins have had it. They're done for the day. They don't want any more. So yeah, now with this build, a couple of things that you could do to tweak it is maybe drop the Marauder to get that extra 400 back, and drop maybe one of the halberds. I hate to do that because, you know, cav's important, but if you did that, you'd have 1300. You could go with another Chosen, or you could drop the Giant and the stuff we just talked about and bring some cavalry. So there's still some playing around to do with it. As a matter of fact, if I was going to drop the Marauder and one of these halberds, I'd probably bring another Exalted Hero flying unit for the extra fear and terror and the mobility that it gives you, especially when you're going to play against the Empire, when they're going to bring at least 3 flyers, right? They're going to bring the Lord on the Griffin, they're going to bring a flying Light Wizard, and they're going to bring at least 1 flying hero. Just some thoughts for you. If you've got something for Chaos that's working better than what you saw here, or you've got ideas on how we can tweak this build and make it better, please put something in the comments. I'd love to talk about it. You'll notice the Forsaken, the cheapest guys on the field, by the way, besides the Chaos Marauders, had the most kills. So a little upside down, but hey, it's Chaos. You do the best you can. Anyways, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks a lot, and take care.